Newest AEW signing Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge in WWE, has opened up on his departure from the company, as well as the reason he decided to join All Elite Wrestling, and also has already teased possible dream matches in his future, possibly against New Japan Pro Wrestling star Kazuchika Okada. Will Ospreay is set for a big match of Impact Wrestling that could potentially be a World Championship match after Bound for Glory later on this month. John Cena hopes to break a actually quite big record at Fastlane this weekend, and Rob Van Dam opens up about his recent Collision tag team match alongside Hook. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. And let's start off talking about Adam Copeland. You think you know him as Edge, but now you know him as Adam in All Elite Wrestling. Now, Adam Copeland has spoken to Sports Illustrated about a variety of topics, the biggest of which, of course, is his departure from WWE and his recent signing with All Elite Wrestling. Decked in a blue and white gear representing the Canadian skies and snow, Adam Copeland wrestled his final WWE match this past August. While sharing the ring with Sheamus in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, wearing that iconic Maple Leafs-inspired apparel in his homeland, Copeland was hit with the stunning realization that he was experiencing the final moment in the storied career of Edge. Another epiphany for Copeland was how, in that moment, he felt perfectly content. Copeland's creation of Edge became an all-time WWE great with a body of work that includes more than 2 decades of compelling work. If there was a time for Edge to complete his career, it was that night in Toronto. The only remaining question, however, was what would come next. Quote, halfway through the match with Sheamus in Toronto, I was thinking, this probably is my last WWE match, said Copeland. I also started thinking, right then, there is a great chance I retire after this. The WWE gave me that night, and I'll hold it with me until I die. I was having so much fun. That was the perfect ending. Edge may no longer be active, but Copeland, less than a month shy of turning 50, is still in the thick of his prime. Whatever shreds of athleticism eroded over the past 2.5 decades in the ring have been replaced by his exceptionally creative mind, and he remains in immaculate physical condition, still able to perform at an elite level. Hence, a decision awaited Copeland. He could retire in a blaze of glory following his SmackDown match against Sheamus, or enter uncharted territory and explore new terrain. Quote, I'm driven by challenges, said Copeland. If you're not going to stick around as long as the guys who are do. There is a reason The Undertaker lasted as long as he did. He thrived on challenges and challenged himself to recreate his character and to see if he could hang with those new talents. For me, it's really significant to have a blank canvas at this point in my career. Once his WWE contract expired and Copeland officially became a free agent, AEW owner Tony Khan reached out to express his admiration, respect, and interest in a working relationship. He extended a lucrative offer, which certainly seized Copeland's attention, yet it was the promise of possibility that seized his spirit. Copeland has long desired to wrestle for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Within the parameters of WWE, that simply could not happen. But that is an altogether different scenario when employed by AEW. That precise type of possibility awoke a fire in Copeland that he nearly forgot was burning. Quote, I've never wrestled at Wrestle Kingdom, said Copeland. I've never wrestled at the Tokyo Dome. How about a match against Kazuchika Okada? That would be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited by that. How about Jon Moxley? Hell yeah. A singles match in AEW against Bryan Danielson, Miro, Claudio Castagnoli, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Adam Page, Chris Jericho, Malachi Black, FTR in a tag, teaming with Darby against the Young Bucks, facing Darby, facing Sting, a promo battle with Eddie Kingston. The possibilities, they're keeping me awake at night. These new matchups are all super exciting. It all starts next week against Luchasaurus. Copeland wrestles Luchasaurus next week on Dynamite, a rare Tuesday airing because of time conflicts with the Major League Baseball postseason. He made his AEW debut in the closing moments of this past Sunday's Wrestle Dream pay-per-view, ushering in the newest era of the company as one of wrestling's premier stars. Quote, the realization fully hit when I was staring at Sting in the ring, said Copeland. I know WWE like the back of my hand. I know Edge. I don't know AEW. It's new to me. That is very exciting for me. It's like starting from scratch, but with a lot more experience. Copeland always shared a close relationship with Vince McMahon, but shockingly, McMahon no longer calls the shots in WWE. The end-all be-all is now parent company Endeavor and their CEO Ari Emanuel, who may not have been able to grasp the value of Edge. but in what will prove to be a massive understatement, his loss is AEW's gain. Quote, I am so thankful for every aspect of my career, and I'll be forever thankful for the WWE, said Copeland. It was the only place I wanted to work. We reached a place where we'd done all we could do together, and I guarantee you this, they're not mad, I'm not mad. I've received so many texts from the office, from the travel department, from the talent relations department, from the music department, from the performers, from the big suits, and none of them are mad. They're happy for me, and I'm happy. They're going to continue to crush it too, and I have more of an opportunity to help the entire wrestling business in AEW. I sat with this decision for a while. It wasn't a quick overnight thing. When I looked at this on paper, it was a no-brainer. But I was thinking with my head and my heart, and those two things don't always agree. My girls helped me see clearly on this decision. They love the idea that I get to work with Uncle Jay, obviously that being Riso, Christian Cage's real name, who is my best friend. My girls made it make it so much sense for me. Unfortunately for Copeland's daughters, they will soon be having nightmares when they watch Christian wreaking a unique brand of havoc as a terrifying heel in AEW. Quote, oh, I know, said Copeland with a laugh, I know. Copeland was staying outside of Seattle, but he arrived at Wrestle Dream shortly after the show started. In an effort to keep his impending arrival inconspicuous, he was brought to a private backstage dressing room while sitting in a wheelchair covered by an oversized blanket. Quote, they wheeled me in, said Copeland. I could see people's feet, but nothing else. It was all so funny to me, I couldn't control myself. I started cackling. People must have known that was me, right? Oh, look, there goes someone in a wheelchair, chuckling like he has emphysema with a cover over their head. That's pro wrestling for you. Before the close of the pay-per-view, Copeland stood behind the curtain as he waited for his cue. He was overwhelmed with emotion. Quote, I couldn't wait anymore, said Copeland. I came out of the shoot, and as I threw so much energy to the people as I could, that was real. That wasn't acting. I was reacting to the moment. I hope people felt that energy. I hope it was contagious. We're in this together. I'm still a fan. I still think pro wrestling is awesome, so these are experiences for all of us. There are many people in wrestling who simply could never envision Copeland wrestling outside of WWE, yet that unlikely possibility has become a reality. Instead of working a handful of matches over the next year, Copeland is now committed to a full-time schedule in AEW. Both in the ring and in the locker room, he will fill a void caused by the departure of CM Punk. Copeland embodies the caliber of star that AEW has needed for a long time. He will bring a bright spotlight to the company, all while challenging himself to succeed the hype. He said, quote, since I came back to WWE in 2020, you've pretty much got Adam Copeland. Even if I was going by a nickname, Edge, that was pretty well known, said Copeland. Now I'll go into the ring as Adam Copeland. That's the only change. I'm still me. If this isn't for you, then I won't take it personally, but if you enjoy watching someone love what they do, then tune in. If you want to come on this ride with me, I'll make sure there is room. Hop on. So Adam Copeland speaking about his departure from WWE as well as his plans moving forward in AEW. What would you like to see Adam Copeland do? Would you like to see him work in New Japan Pro Wrestling? Would you like to see him face off against Kazuchika Okada? Let me know your thoughts about what you'd like to see the former Edge do in AEW. Now, Will Ospreay, he's obviously been recently competing in AEW as well as New Japan Pro Wrestling, but Impact Wrestling has announced that Will Ospreay will battle Josh Alexander at the Bound for Glory 2023 Fallout show on October 22nd. Notably, if Alexander defeats Alex Shelley for the Impact World Championship at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view on October 21st, then the Alexander-Ospreay match will become a World Championship bout. Ospreay returns to Impact for the first time since 2016 during the Bound for Glory weekend in Illinois. In addition to facing Alexander, he is also set to face Mike Bailey in singles action at Impact's biggest pay-per-view event of the year. The current IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion last televised appearance for the promotion was on the March 8, 2016 episode of Impact, where he participated in a King of the Mountain match for the defunct TNA King of the Mountain Championship, which was held at the time by Eric Young. The Bound for Glory 2023 pay-per-view card will also see Chris Sabin defend the Impact X Division Championship against Kenta. Trinity will put the Impact Knockouts World Championship on the line against Mickie James, and the 20-person Call Your Shot Gauntlet match with the winner receiving a trophy and a contract for a title shot at any time within the next 12 months. Wrestlers such as Jordan Grace, Dirty Dango, Kylan King, and Bully Ray are all participated and confirmed to be participating in the over-the-top Battle Royal bout. Now, John Cena looks to break a pretty remarkable record this weekend. An incredible statistic has been revealed ahead of John Cena's upcoming televised in-ring return at Fastlane. Despite competing at Superstar Spectacle in September and following several episodes of SmackDown, John Cena has yet to compete in a televised match since returning to the company in late August. That will change at WWE's upcoming premium live event Fastlane, with Cena set to team with LA Knight to take on Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa on October 7th. With the Tribal Chief absent, many fans have predicted that Cena and Knight will overcome the Bloodline. If that does happen, it would break an unfortunate streak Cena has amassed over the past 5 years. According to CageMatch.net, the greatest of all time has not won a match at a WWE PLE since October 2018 Super Showdown in Australia, where he teamed with Bobby Lashley to take on Kevin Owens and Elias. It's been even longer since Cena last won a singles match on WWE television, with his most recent one-on-one victory coming in his match against Triple H at the April 2018 Greatest Royal Rumble event. As Cena will be wrestling in a tag team bout at Fastlane, he is just hoping to end his premium live event streak following losses to The Fiend at WrestleMania 36, Roman Reigns at SummerSlam 2021, and Austin Theory at WrestleMania 39 earlier this year. With Cena's latest WWE run set to see him through to Crown Jewel on November 4 also, the 16-time world champion will presumably have more than one opportunity to turn this recent losing streak around. Of course, Cena has also been announced for a surprising appearance on NXT next week, as NXT goes head-to-head against AEW Dynamite on Tuesday night. Finally, Rob Van Dam has opened up about his recent appearance on AEW Collision, teaming with Hook. Van Dam teamed up with Hook to take on the duo of Angelo Parker and Matt Menard on the September 23rd, 2023 episode of AEW Collision. This was Van Dam's second match in AEW, with the first match coming against Jack Perry on the August 9, 2023 episode of Dynamite. On this latest episode of the One of the Kind podcast, Van Dam said that his appearance on Collision was awesome. The whole effing show also stated that Hook is a really cool dude who had a great energy. He said, quote, "Of course it was awesome. That part of being RVD and connecting with the crowd and being a hometown hero, it was fun. The guys were really cool that we worked with. Hook, really cool dude, good energy. I heard a bunch of times that day after I heard it the first time that Taz and I teamed in that same building 25 years earlier, so a full circle moment for the Taz family and RVD, I guess. Pretty cool." Now, it's currently unknown if Rob Van Dam will make any future appearances for AEW right now. Of course, if we get any more information on that in the future, we'll let you know. But there you go, guys. This is the latest pro wrestling news for you. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.